Hello, Libra. Welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we are doing your February monthly reading. So let's go ahead and get started with your oracles. Messages for Libra for the month of February. A breakup, walking away, separation, end. On the bottom is change, transformation, newborn, evolution. All right, let's get these oracles. We're going to get 3 of these. Messages for Libra for the month of February. You have Acorn, reward, short journey with great results, hidden skills and talents to be discovered. You have Ship, discovery, news from distant lands, successful journey and voyage of life. And Moon, mystery, good news, fortune and romance, public recognition and honor. On the bottom is Grasshopper, progress, good at adapting and progressing in life, money, property, and commodity. Keeps talking about a journey. This is either like a literal journey or like just a life experience. I think I need to get some more here. All right, let's get the what's the tea. We're going to get 3 of these for more context. Messages for Libra, month of February. Have cyberbully. You are being bullied online, or they are, has suffered from it, etc. That could be what this is, but this is usually just indicates something to do with the internet. Chasing. And last chances. They lost their chance or you did. On the bottom is scarcity tactics. Okay. So what I feel like is there has been a breakup and someone is chasing after someone over the internet, or there's a lot of internet drama going on here. It's the feeling that someone doesn't take rejection very well. It's like once someone has been rejected, they start acting immaturely. This could be, it could be harassing over the internet, social media. It could be harassment, but it could also be just like, it feels more to me like pestering someone else. And it's due to a breakup. It's like they're not getting another chance, but I don't feel like what they're doing is really helping their cause. So let's go ahead and get started with the overall energy for the month of February for Libra. Have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. And the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Magician, Two of Pentacles in reverse. This looks like to me someone took action to become single, even though they didn't really want to become single. So it's like they made a choice to do something. Whoever's dealing with this made a choice to do something, even though that's not really what they wanted to do. Yeah. Death, the Knight of Cups in the world. Yeah. It's an indication of this has to end. I have to end this. Something like that. Death, Knight of Cups, the World. Hanged Man in reverse, in order to free myself, in order to become unstuck. So this feels to me like someone who felt as though they was in a relationship that was going nowhere, or though someone felt the way they were being treated, things weren't going to change. Hermit, yep. This is like showing yourself self-love, knowing your worth. This is an indication of it's in my best interest for myself to end this. Yep. Five of Swords. Walking away, turning your back on someone, making a decision to end the cycle. So there may have been cycles that have repeated in the past, but it looks like someone's reached the end in regards to another person here. Tell me about the overall energy for Libra for the month of February. Child. New beginning, child, or pregnancy. This could also be someone who's being immature or childish. And that's what I was picking up over here, because someone doesn't handle rejection very well. Because someone got broken up with, they start acting immaturely, specifically like over social media or online. Someone could be putting their private business online to try to embarrass the other, something like that. It's definitely immature behavior. Seductive man. So this can be someone who's cheating, but this could also be what someone desires. This person may have cheated, because I'm not seeing something that someone desires here. Let's get another card for that. Let me pull the next one. Okay. So we have the Well, looking at something more deeply. Yeah. So it's saying, upon further reflection, someone has made the choice or the decision to end the cycle and turn their back on the other. So it's indicating like this decision didn't come easy for someone, and it's not necessarily the decision they wanted to make. But someone was doing this for their own good, for their own best interest. So it's saying, in regards to whatever the other person was doing, the relationship had to end. So tell me about seductive man. Do I need to take those cards that fell? Well, that's a lot for one card of clarification. I'll probably put these back in the deck. We have the ship. Oh, yeah. This, whatever this is about what someone done. Because it's saying someone is moving on, feeling trapped. This is like what this was talking about. Someone freeing themselves from feeling stuck. Free, so moving on, no longer feeling trapped, and someone's taking a risk. Mature woman, that's indicating someone who's uh, wiser. This just seems to me like a situation where someone is like, in order for my best interest, I need to get out of this situation. I need to end this relationship. All right, so tell me about the first half of February for Libra. Devil in reverse. Yeah. Capricorn energy. The Ace of Wands. Page of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Getting away from the devil energy in order to start something new. Devil in reverse, Ace of Wands, Page of Wands. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Justice. Yep. There's a lot here about the one who's dealing with this, how they feel what they feel is best for themselves. This is someone who's no longer thinking about the other person. They're empowering themselves, thinking about themselves. This seems like a person who may have dealt with something with this other person for a long time, or put whatever they needed over they put whatever they needed aside for the other person. Because I feel like this is an indication of I'm no longer doing that anymore. I'm doing what's best for me. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Justice, Six of Cups. Yeah. Page of Pentacles, Temperance in reverse, and Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, starting something new in order to gain balance, which Justice is Libra's energy. Because there's a lack of healing here. Learning something. Yeah. I feel like this is like the end of a cycle, or however many repeated cycles there have been. It's like the lesson is, for the one dealing with this, the lesson has been learned. First half of February for Libra. Yeah, we have Privileged Lady, which is like the Nine of Pentacles for me. So this is single person, doing well on your own, better off on your own. Yeah. See, this is indicating getting away from the devil energy and not trying again because the lesson's been learned. Something has been learned here. And someone feels as though they're better off. Stork, a new beginning, child, or pregnancy. That's what I was talking about. Someone's starting something new because there's a lack of healing in the relationship in order to have balance. Message of concern. There is some sort of communication here. Let me get another card for that. Tell me about message of concern. Romantic man. It's just indicating repeating cycles. Like this person is trying to repeat the cycle. And I feel like someone is not having regret about not repeating the cycle. It's like we're not doing this again. So tell me about the second half of February for Libra. Three of Pentacles in reverse. The World, once again, ending a cycle. That seems to be the theme of this reading, is no longer repeating cycles. Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah. I'm not working together with you. Things are not moving forward. I'm ending this cycle. I am putting an end to this. I have learned all the lessons. Three of Pentacles in reverse. The World. Six of Swords in reverse. Sun in reverse. Two of Wands. See that this dude is holding the world in his hands once again. Page of Cups. Yeah. An apology isn't moving forward. Making a choice or a decision, or choosing, ending a cycle and taking another path, choosing another path. I'm not working together, but either because, yeah, this didn't bring me happiness. Sun in reverse, Two of Wands, Page of Cups. Queen of Swords. Oh, Okay, this could be saying where there was a lack of clarity in the past, there's clarity now. It could also be showing up as Libra. But the Queen of Swords, upright, she speaks the truth. She cuts through the BS, cuts people out, sees things clearly. Ace of Cups. This is self love, showing self love, choosing a different path, ending a cycle. Yeah. An apology isn't moving forward. Someone's not getting a second chance. This is less about the other person trying to reconcile and more about the one dealing with this showing love to themselves or knowing their worth enough to walk away from a situation that isn't good for them. Tell me about the second half of February for Libra. Coffin. Once again, an ending. Ending the relationship. The anchor is security and stability. Yep. Doing what's best for me. Doing what's in my best interest. Showing myself self-love in order to have stability and security. It's indicating like no one can love me better than I can, or no one can love me more than I love myself. Um, it's also indicating, and in that creates security and stability. And that's the thing here. Love yourself first. If you love yourself first and are happy within yourself first, then you attract that energy. That energy comes towards you, and all that negativity and crap, it stays behind. It stays back in the shadows. And I feel like someone is finding this within themselves. So we have the park or the garden that is a social gathering or something being out in the open. So I feel like this is something being out in the open, that apology is not being accepted, things are not moving forward, and this person is not getting a second chance. Poverty, being left out in the cold. Okay, so tell me about the outcome for Libra. Star in reverse, Aquarius energy, Eight of Cups. Yep. Moon in reverse, Pisces energy. So someone's walking away. Any confusion or illusion has become clear that there is a lack of healing, or that someone has not, the one who's dealing with this has not gotten what they hoped or wished for, walking away from a person or a situation. I keep getting the feeling that whoever is dealing with this has gave a lot to the other and not much to themselves in the past. And I feel like there has been a change here in that. Someone is seeing that giving to the other is not being reciprocated. So it's time, the person who's dealing with this is feeling like it's time that I give to myself, that I love myself the way this person should have loved me. The Star in reverse, Eight of Cups, the Moon in reverse. Yeah, taking action due to a lack of healing or not getting what you hoped or wished for. So worries about walking away, releasing. Yeah, now that any confusion or illusion has become clear, something or someone is being released. Queen of Wands, Nine of Swords, Four of Pentacles in reverse. Was that one shuffle? Was that two shuffles? Okay. Taking action in order to be happy. Yep. Worried about walking away, but doing it anyway. That's the Eight of Cups again. Like putting fears aside in order to make something happen here. Four of Wands. This is once again about someone's stability or security. So there's an indication here like the other person caused instability in the relationship. Someone feels like now that any confusion or illusion has become clear, someone feels like they need to release the other in order to have stability. Tell me about the outcome for Libra for the month of February. The birds, that's about family or gossip. I have to get another one for that. The cross, that's about sacrifices or burdens. Yep. Okay, so it's indicating that someone is worried about what they're sacrificing or the burdens that this is going to cause, but it's saying they're doing it anyway. The journey, you don't know whether that train is coming or going. Let me just get three more here. Tell me about the birds, the cross, and journey. Main male. Oh, masculine energy. So you could be the masculine or you're dealing with the masculine. Either way, this is going back to what I was talking about the internet. I feel like someone's using like social media to cause some kind of scene or to try to paint some sort of false narrative. I think someone's putting BS on social media and it's about something to do with the relationship. This is the immature thing I was talking about. And it's because this person is affected by the fact that the other feels like they could be happier without them. Lilies, yeah. See, this is saying that someone is concerned about the sacrifices they're making or the burdens that it may cause, but they're walking away anyway in order to have peace. In the book, knowledge. The outcome is showing up like whoever's dealing with this isn't sure what's ahead, but they're willing to move forward anyway. It's like I'm not sure what's ahead, but it's got to be better than what I've been dealing with. That's the indication. All right, let's get the advice. Tell me about the advice for Libra for the month of February. Have the Fool in reverse, Aries, Aquarius. Have the Empress in reverse, Taurus, Libra. And the Nine of Cups in reverse. It almost seems like the one dealing with this sees the relationship as like not going anywhere. It's like a dead end relationship. The person dealing with this doesn't see any expansion or growth. They don't see getting any wish fulfillment here. And it's like someone is not willing to take any more risks in regards to the relationship. The one dealing with this is just feels like it's reached the end, like it's reached as far, it's peaked. The relationship is peaked. Tell me about the Fool in reverse, the Empress in reverse, the Nine of Cups in reverse, the Moon, the Ten of Wands in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, almost like a waste of time or a waste of energy. I'm not taking action towards something that isn't bringing me wish fulfillment. I'm going to end my burdens in regards to something that isn't expanding or growing. I'm not sure what the future holds, but I'm not taking any more risks here. The moon, 10 of wands in reverse, Knight of wands in reverse, 3 of wands, 6 of swords, and 7 of swords in reverse. This is indicating like no longer avoiding not taking action because of when dealing with this is not getting wish fulfillment. It's like not waiting around anymore or not being complacent, moving on, moving forward. I don't know what the future holds, but I know my ships will come in. This is definitely someone who has a very bright outlook on the future, even though there's uncertainty. So this that makes me feel like the situation that someone was in previous in this relationship was not very good, or they felt very tied down or held back by the other. Tell me about the advice for Libra. Staircase, that's about making a choice. See, it's going back to what I said over here. Even though there's uncertainty, someone is making the choice to move forward anyway. We have seductive woman. This could be someone who's cheating, but this is what someone desires. And this is about what someone desires, ending their burdens because there's no more expansion or growth. It's sort of indicating there's nothing left here. So the only thing for me to do is move on, move forward, move out. And courthouse, yeah. So if this is a marriage, then this is divorce. I'll get one more for that. Tell me about the courthouse. That could be what this is. No longer avoiding taking action in regards to divorce. Yeah. High honor, that's about truth or integrity. It's also can be a higher power. So that ring being on the bottom, it seems like this is someone saying, I want a divorce, or I'm ready for the relationship to end. Excuse me. I do feel like this person is, once this has been announced, they're going to try to cause drama, or they're going to act immaturely. They're not going to take this well. But I don't feel like that's the focus, because I feel like the focus is on the one who's dealing with this and the changes they're making within themselves. I feel like that's what's important here to take from this. Um, I feel like whoever's dealing with this is going in a very positive direction, and they're happy to be going that way. Hold on just a second. All right, let's get the closing messages, the timing cards. Messages for Libra for the month of February. We have within a year. On the bottom is don't wait around. And the Moonology messages. Messages for Libra for the month of February. You have Moonlight Enchanted. And on the bottom is Moon Rising Truth. Let's see what Moonlight Enchanted says. 68. Says there is something magical and enchanted about moonlight. Whatever it touches turns a beautiful creamy silver. Something is doing this in your life now, or is about to. Life is all about cycles, as is astrology and moonology. Right now you're about to move into a more enchanted time or cycle in your life, if you believe. Whatever you're wishing for can come true because you're starting to believe again, perhaps after a rough time. This card reminds you to focus on the good while you process the difficult. If you can't yet feel the magic in your life, take support from a daily practice of just breathing out, with the intention of breathing out stress through cleansing breaths. It might be dark now, but there is moonlight at the end of the tunnel, so keep the faith and see the world through kind eyes. If you affirm that something is too good to be true, you might make it so. Instead, believe that life can be magical for you, and it can be. Additional meanings for this card: smile more. I don't like that. I don't know how many times I've been told to smile more. Smile more if you feel it. If you don't feel it, don't smile. And definitely don't do it just because someone tells you to. Okay, trust the process. Get in touch with your inner child. Believe it and achieve it. Expect good things. All right, Libra, that is what I have for you. If you enjoyed the reading or if it resonated, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.